Okay, we are ready to start. Give me a second, guys. We should be watching the stream. I think they just started. And yeah, there they are. So let me know, guys, about the sound.
If this is your first time in a live stream,
is it
pop into the chat and
let
let us know where in the world you were tuning in from. It is my favorite
Hold on,
thing to see.
I gotta pause myself. Watch the stream. I think they just started. Hold on. Alright, we're good now.
So very much for being
Sorry
here.
about that.
We have a fantastic show. We've got
I gotta open the chat actually for my.
We've got some giveaways. We've got a knock at the door. Nah. But what are we talking about today, you guys? What are we talking about? Well, we're going to dive into our November content. We're going to look backwards at the battleground brawl that happened earlier.
Thank you everybody for being here.
We are going to go through a personal account milestone of mine that you guys all can come along for that
DJ
ride.
Will.
We're going to talk about some free stuff. We are going to dive
late
into
as usual, damn great. No, that wasn't late.
That wasn't late. As that joins the contest next month. We're going to look at more Deathless champions. We're going to take a look at the Necropolis rewards for the first time.
Yeah, you can MCC for sure.
Great fear in my heart.
Oh yeah, guys, does this sound good?
Our next progression.
Do I gotta turn it up a bit?
Before we eventually do a giveaway,
I'll be looking at the chat.
Giving away a 7-star Kushala.
7-star Kushala, damn.
6-star Kushalas. That will be very, very fun. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty details of this stream here, let's go over the ground rules. There's only one.
It's good. Good,
Say
nice.
it with me if you know, summoners. The only rule in this stream is don't be a jerk. That's it. This is a game. It's meant to be fun. We're here to
what is that in the background?
Good time and enjoy.
See that?
This is a community-based game. It's a community-based stream. The people in this room, we are all so fortunate that our job is working in games. It's working in fun. We want you guys to have a good time being here as well. So please be respectful of each other. Don't spam the chat. We're all here
free
to have
stuff.
a good
Let's
time and
go.
celebrate
Yeah, imagine like
we
win.
And some of you want free stuff.
Dude, I just want to know the requirements for the next title and just some info
the one and only rule,
on the.
We do have mods hanging out in the chat.
How's it called again? Necropolis.
We will also have opportunities for curated question and answer as we dive into some of these new features, new game modes, etc. So if you want to tag one of the mods,
I did August. Yeah.
Is it Twitchy D?
Did we play battlegrounds together? Because yeah, I
throw a tag with them, ask a question. They'll pass
I didn't say it anyway.
And we'll pick a couple to respond
What's up,
to.
AG the Goat?
So we've got a lot of really.
Otherwise, episode 5 of Loki was fire. Damn, dude, really?
Thank you. Shout out.
Is it actually worth it?
India. Pet the mods, sure, why not? But welcome on in, everybody. I say we dive right into it.
Yeah, me too.
Let's take a look at our event quest
see McClinks in the chat.
month of November.
Of
course, the event quest is called As Above, So Below. The Sorcerer Supreme Kushala has come to the contest to defeat an ancient and powerful
enemy. When is the finale, Ankit?
The entire multiverse with destruction.
Oh, is that going to be a loading screen? It's kind of cool.
Just the summoner's help to fend off this foe. Together, they'll call on the aid of a brand new champion, unique to the contest, the fierce and courageous warrior Chee'ilth. Will the combined might of Kushala's magic and skills be enough to overcome an enemy as powerful as the one below all? Find out in As Above, So Below. Bam, bam, bam. I always like when we
I got them up to 40% instead of 35, and I lowered myself a bit.
Or will we fall into
Slayer of Gods. That's
it'll probably be enough.
What's up, Liz?
Otherwise, the game ceases to exist, I suppose. But hey, you guys got to get out there and make it happen.
Oh, dude, the battleground brawl is so sick.
Let's take a look at our side quest for the month.
Side quest, man. This was a good one this month.
The Grandmaster has found a path to victory in his friendly, quotes, battle against his brother, the Collector. The Necropolis has opened up paths to strange
next week is the finale, cool.
Filled with dangers and treasure. Grandmaster isn't much for getting his hands dirty, so he's looking to hire those who can work in secret and shadows to embark on a harrowing adventure. You'll need help to descend these depths, so gather some spelunking rope, very fun word to say, spelunking, this month, and you'll get access to weekly Dark Catacombs side quests. Dark Catacombs. As above, so below, Dark Catacombs.
I'm not going to be able to mod the chat, so if anything crazy happens, please and thank you.
They both have a little bit of dark connotations there, and I kind of like it. I hope everyone had a fantastic spooky season. That's my favorite holiday of the year, Halloween, so I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you dressed up as a character from MCOC, please tag us on social media. I would love to see that. But let's move right along here because we're going to talk about November's champs, and we've been talking about them for a little while now because they are awesome. So we've got Chee'ilth coming to the contest. We have our own Chee'ilth comic. We might be giving away some of those on future live streams. Stick around and stay tuned for details about that. That would be fun. But Chee'ilth is brand new coming to the contest. A lot of very exciting news has come out, including a New York Comic-Con reveal, which was really, really cool that I and two of my colleagues got to be a part of. So
come on, give us the good stuff, Jax.
And we will we'll dive into Chee'ilth's optimal rotation from the one and only Karate Mike. Take it away.
Hey, nice, finally.
To begin, parry the opponent to reduce the timer on your spirit charges. You'll reduce it even further if you punish the defender's heavy or special attack. Now, don't force it, but punishing with your heavy will pause all of your bleeds and keep the momentum rolling. From here, keep the cycle going while staying aggressive. And then, use your special 1 to activate your grit passive to stack on even more bleeds. At this point, in a shorter fight, the opponent should be melted, everything, especially if they're infused with gamma. And your bleeds will only get more potent as the fight continues. Now, in a longer fight, really focus on building up to 10 spirit charges. Then, once ready, launch your special 3 to gain your vicious passive and juice up your bleeds even further. Now that you're all ramped up, just stay aggressive and keep applying the pressure until the opponent
good for Necropolis? Who knows? I haven't seen that. That's kind of cool.
That was your first
she looked mid. That's trying to risk class advantage.
A fantastic champion.
Yeah, but I saw that she was shrugging off the poison stuff from Ibom like instantly, like she had cleanse charges.
Excited to see her come to
they didn't mention it, but I saw it.
This November.
I always like some immunities.
Text conversation. There was no sitting involved, although he probably sat while he wrote it with Karate Mike and said, "Hey, what makes Chee'ilth
okay, let's see what Mike said.
He had this to say. So many things, Jax, all caps. She has an axe and a really cool braided ponytail. But more importantly, she's a Kabam MCOC original character that also happens to be a First Nations hero, created by a team of First Nations people. It's been so awesome watching her design process unfold.
I want to see Kushala, dude. Everyone is so hyped.
Players to get their hands on her. Michael, who likes karate, also said she has so many skill champ mechanics. Punishing special / heavies, big bleeds, cleanse, tranquilize. Her easy access to consistent cleanse is going to make her a total joy.
That's good, honestly. It's like cleanse is the best one we got. It's Shang-Chi. It's awesome.
As defensive.
Does she counter evade? Slow?
Top of that, she specifically wants to hunt gamma champs, and her bleeds are going to be a lot more potent against some of those nasty
What are
defenders.
gamma champs?
Very, very cool. And where do we really see Chee'ilth thriving in the contest? Karate Mike seems to think she's going to be a very solid questing champ, and they could also see her having some nice play against certain lanes and defenders in war. We think she might be a bit too slow for a battlegrounds attack, although against gamma champs, she's going to have a good time and deal a lot more damage. She also could be a little sneaky on defense since she's going to be cleansing your stun debuffs whenever you parry her. And
if that's all, I'm good.
Definitely check out Chee'ilth's deep dive coming this weekend. We will also have Kushala's deep dive coming this weekend, Saturday and Sunday on the official MCOC YouTube page.
If Mike said that she might be a little bit slow in battlegrounds, he knows.
If you want to, come on over to twitch.tv/Kabam, make a really quick account. That's where we're going to do all
Goku,
this
please stop spamming that, man.
So I can say, hey,
come on.
Danny boy.
I'm gonna have Anki time you out.
And other names that are easy.
Sound like Mike thinks he's mid? Probably a little bit.
Read on screen here.
Seemed cool, but we'll see.
0465. Welcome on in, everybody. Great to see you. Let's move along here, because, again, we got a lot of stuff to get to.
I want to see Kushala.
All
right, let's go, let's go.
Hey, do you want a Summoner Supreme? Hey, do you want a Ghost Rider? Hey, do you want them both? That's Kushala. We're going to check in again with Karate Mike, the soothing
voice. Yes.
Karate Mike, as he walks you through the ideal rotation.
All right, is that better?
Kushala, take it away.
To begin, start by building your blessings. If possible, you'll want to build them evenly so they stay paused as you're working your way up. But, depending on the fight in front of you, your tactics might have to shift. From here, launch your Special 1 to nullify the buffs on the opponent, and then,
All
if
of
they
them?
aren't already melted, build up to your Special 2 to apply your Soul Barb. Then, continue
Barb.
using your Special 1 to keep applying the pressure. And keep in mind, if your opponent doesn't have natural buffs, you can apply ignition buffs using your light attacks to fuel your fire and stack on some massive incinerate damage. Now, in a shorter fight, once you build a few blessings, it may be best to focus on applying as many ignition buffs as you can. That way, you can supply your own fuel to light the defender up with your special ones. Oh yeah, and while in no way required, running her with the Mystic Dispersion Mastery makes her a lot more fiery.
Dude, she was
Since you'll
healing
gain
there.
extra power each time the opponent gains a buff. So, don't be shy.
She's healing
but
a lot
make
of the
sure you
block
launch
damage.
those
Is that one of
specials.
her souls or something?
Hey,
Well,
we're back.
that's
And
definitely better.
I have to issue a formal
I feel like you have to
apology,
have
guys.
fight
I messed
buffs.
Up. I said Summoner Supreme.
But I like that block damage that she
Sorcerer
healed.
Supreme.
She healed like
So
most of it, or like
apologies to
half
everyone
of
that I
it.
upset with this information.
That definitely
But,
seemed better.
Kushala looks super cool,
Reminded
and
me
we're
of
giving away a
Wong.
7-star Kushala and 5 6-star Kushalas at the end of the show. So stick around for more information on how to get yourself one of these awesome
She's weak in the
champs.
weekend?
And hey, what makes Kushala so
I don't know.
unique? She is the first champion
She's
to
a
gain
mystic.
power
She's
as a
gonna be
mystic
good.
when a buff is gained on the defender, opposed to when one expires via Mystic Dispersion. She applies
Another
ignition
gold
buffs
counter.
on her light attacks, so this actually helps her ramp and launch specials
Oh, that's
at a
gonna
much
be like
faster
15
rate.
incinerates.
She has a lot of blessings that grant different abilities, but at the end
Against
of the day,
buffs,
she's
she's
a
insane.
super, mega, ultra nullified champ that turns those nullifies
Dude, that
into
SP1
extremely
nullify is kinda
potent
good, though.
incinerate dots. That's damage over time, gamers. Kind of like a modern version of Dr. Voodoo.
Wicked is much better.
Writing
Dude,
Mike
we literally
she'll
just saw 10
fit
seconds of
pretty
a clip.
comfortably on Battlegrounds and Alliance War
We'll see.
attack. She won't be much of a defender, so she'll be single-sided more often than not. in
Okay, good that
Battlegrounds
she's not gonna be a
decks,
defender,
but
nice.
She's going to be an extremely potent attacker against a lot of cosmic defenders. Kushala looks awesome. Our
Honestly,
team
dude,
don't miss.
Wiccan is so
It's
bad.
beautiful. And again,
There's no
stick
way
around to the end of the
he's
show
better.
for your chance to win a 7-star or one of 5.
Dude, honestly, being a
6-star
cosmic makes the champ so
Kushala.
much. Sorry, Mystic
I'm fired
makes
up
them
for it.
so
I'm
much
really
better.
excited. I like giving away free stuff. I really, really, really do.
Yeah, probably,
What do you
you
think,
know.
Summoners? Who are you more excited to
I definitely
tinker with
Kushala, bro.
when they come to the contest in November? Chee'ilth or Kushala?
Chee'ilth.
There's no wrong answers.
Do you
They're
call her
both
Chee'ilth or
awesome.
Chee'ilth? Chee'ilth, probably.
I see a lot of Kushalas here. Guys,
Kushala.
don't sleep on Chee'ilth, because I don't know if you saw, but there's a bear. There's a bear, and it goes, "Rrr, I'm a bear."
Bear isn't gonna
There's
do
voice
anything.
lines now.
Jack.
All
Definitely
right, just
Kushala.
to keep you all in the loop, I'm feeling a little sick, and that means I'm going to be bringing some weird energy today.
I know.
But hey, let's move right along. Did you guys know that in mid-October we hosted the biggest in-person competition that MCOC has ever seen? That's right. It
I
was
feel like
called
they're showcasing them at their
Battleground
best
Brawl. It was a 2-day
matchups, so
competition
we're
that
gonna have to see on the
also
deep dive.
Involved a one-evening-only player summit with reveals, hands-on demos, and early access to content coming to the contest in the near future here. Here to talk about all of the excellence that happened in that weekend, please welcome to the
Coach
show
Allen,
my
it is
boss
true,
and your
Pixels.
best friend. It's Mike. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's great to have
Oh,
you
Mike.
here.
That's over there.
Here, you
Nice to be
can you can hold this.
Oh my god, this is heavy.
It is very heavy. I don't know how FinTech held it above his head like that. It was pretty impressive, honestly. But
hold it
yeah,
down here.
we just had this massive, massive event. It was no less than like 6 to 9 months of planning, largely your work. How do you feel now that it's done?
It was, okay, yeah. I think a lot of people don't understand how much planning an event like this is. I know I didn't understand how much work a planning an event like this would be, because we started almost a year ago now, and it really ramped up towards spring, but
I
it
would
was
do
a
that
lot of
again,
work.
dude.
But
Yeah.
it was so worth it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was so much fun. The players loved it, the contenders especially, but also so did everyone here. all of our
Arne, give them a
coworkers,
break, bro.
had a
I
great
know.
time showing up.
The sound
and,
was
you
a
know, I'm
bit
hoping that
weird.
some people,
But they honestly, they did an
tuned in
excellent
and also
job
had a good
besides
time
that.
watching.
It was really fun to watch.
We broadcast both days
nice.
of the competition. We know that there were some issues with the broadcast itself.
Maybe
and thank
another
you to
brawl. I
those of you
hope,
who
dude.
stuck
Hope
around
so.
regardless.
I really want to go to one,
We had a
man.
blast. And I want to address this because I see it in the chat, and people are saying FinTech didn't get to keep the belt. As soon as FinTech won and we killed the cameras and he stepped off stage, we took the belt back immediately.
Ripped it right away.
We said no, and he was really upset, and he was like holding on to it, and you could
fought us
see
for it.
like
Yeah.
the tears welling up in his eyes. But we pushed him down, and we took the belt back, and we said, "Go back to Finland now."
Yeah, none of that is true.
None of that's true. We got 2 belts
We got
made.
2 belts, yeah.
We did think that it might be tough for him to fly at home. What I thought was like a baller move is if he walked through the metal detector at the airport with like the belt under his shirt and was like, oh, wait, oh, champion. But I don't know that he did that either. But shout out to FinTech. Shout out to all of our competitors that came out
Yeah,
all around the world.
Yeah.
They were incredible.
And such nice people. I'm
Such
so
nice
stoked.
people.
Oh, look at them.
That's me and my best friends.
Yeah.
MST, Peter Steele. Yeah. Look at
Dang,
all these
dude.
people that showed up. Just
Makes me
hanging
even
out
more
with us.
jealous.
It's
So
humbling.
sick.
Like, there were times.
Oh, they're
where, like,
seated. You can see 'em.
Our goal was let's get 100 people to show up.
Yeah.
100 people was, what we thought.
Look
like,
at them
that's a
boys.
lofty goal. Look at
Those
those
biceps
I know
are.
those
Oh my
biceps.
God, Andrew.
Andrew, I need your workout routine.
Andrew, I need your biceps.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought, 100 people, lofty goal. Let's get 100 people to show up, and it'll be a good time.
That was good,
had
man.
At least, I want to say 150.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 300 people said they would come, so that was a bit disappointing.
But we knew.
I got juice and cookies for 300 people.
We bought 700 burritos.
Yeah, we brought
Damn.
a lot of burritos.
There was a lot of burritos. It wasn't 700, but there was a lot of
Yeah,
burritos that
same
went
pixels.
uneaten. But don't worry, we put them into community fridges for people in need in
Yeah.
the Vancouver area. So
Yeah.
that was actually kind of a fulfilling way to end a Friday.
It worked out, yeah.
But it was two kind of parallel events. Let's talk about the competition first, and then
Yeah.
we can look into the summit itself. So the competition, 2 days.
Yes.
We had our gaming, our partners at the gaming stadium. And it was incredible. I kind of didn't know what to expect, and leading into the week of the competition, I was stressed. But it was like every single meeting we had with different people, every single one, I was like, we put the right people in the right places.
I wonder if someone played like
and
on an
this is gonna be
iPad, if
great.
they could have played
How
on
was
an
your
iPhone or something.
emotional roller coaster leading into the week of the competition?
Exact same. I didn't know what to expect, but we had the right partners. We had great partners.
I think my
with
favorite
our
matches
event
were
planners
Andrew
down
and
at the
Trappy.
stadium, as well as,
They were
our
so
coworkers
close.
Here,
And the
who really
final
brought
match.
this
The final match with
together.
both
I
dudes,
was
those
not
were
sure
definitely my
how
favorite
this was
ones.
gonna
But dude,
play out.
Andrew and Trappy played
I was
so
nervous
well.
from
They
the
were
very
so
beginning
freaking
until,
close every time.
Until people got on their planes home, I did not.
And I
stop
liked it better
stressing
too.
out.
Make it really
But,
challenging. Like
it
the block
worked out
damage and all that.
Like these guys, the show looked amazing.
What's up, Ayush?
Yeah.
I know
They
we
showcased
had a few
the
technical issues on the
Kushala
first day,
and Chee'ilth.
but, like, the in-person
little bit of the
experience
deep
was
dives.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
So far.
everyone there had a great time. I was always worried that I don't know if people are going to sit and watch a battlegrounds tournament for a couple hours.
Yeah.
John's in the corner laughing at me because at
Nice,
one point he said we should
Ankron,
make
really?
this 6 or 7
Already and
hours,
just
8
started,
hours
eh?
long. And I said absolutely not. No one's going to sit for that. And then nobody got up from their seats the entire time.
Even when bribed with food.
Even when I said, "Hey, there's food outside," people were like, "Go away."
Go away. I'm watching Battlegrounds.
Yeah, no, they were into it.
I
So
did think Battlegrounds,
it
man,
opens up a
with
lot of
competitive
opportunities
players.
for that.
Holy. I can't wait to watch tournaments again.
The official statement from us, I suppose, is like, we're not locked
25K,
for a
yeah, dude,
second
Anke's
event
been
next year.
grinding.
We absolutely want to do one.
I'm excited.
We think that we we already have a list of stuff that we want to make bigger and better.
Yeah.
But we need more people like you guys to say, hey, we want this event. I will be there. Like, let us know so that we can go to the people with the money and say, hey, we
I
want
wish I
to
could just,
set up something awesome for our people.
Time travel there.
If you could layer in one more excellent thing to this competition for next year, what's like the number one dream?
Like 4 times the competitors.
Dang, bring out 32.
32.
Damn.
Do full tournament on stage.
Yeah, maybe not on stage. That's a lot of people, but there's definitely ways that we can make it work. 2-day event, like full days events. Tune in at the right times. Maybe the third day is our finals. So
That'd be cool.
if that's what you're really into, that's what you come.
32
to watch.
would be
But,
insane, dude.
Yeah, more people, more competitors. We started out with like some grandiose plans. It came down like, this was our first time doing it. Everyone keeps saying like this was the first Battleground Brawl, including myself. I'm going to say this is actually more like our beta Battleground Brawl. We really wanted to get the kinks out, see how it worked. Next year, let's treat that as the big first one.
Yeah.
Or, you can call it version 2.
Wait, you grinded
Yeah.
25k units from starting 4th of July? No way.
Bigger and better, absolutely. I think that we did so much we laid so much groundwork for this event that going to the next one, we have a lot of the work done for us, I think, which is fantastic. And we have talked about big plans for next year and how we wanted to do a cruise ship battle cruise brawl. We put everyone out at sea.
Yeah.
International waters, no rules.
No way, that's real.
Contest.
I'm not a big fan of this one.
Not a good plan.
Dude, that's crazy. In 5 months, 25k units, you're crazy. What the heck?
A lot, very often. Oh yeah, no, I haven't made any enemies in this game.
That's for sure.
No one wants to throw me off a bridge.
Hold on. Who's this? Kefison says Vancouver is far away. Next time, come to Greece. Oh, yeah, I'll consider that.
Yeah,
I mean,
who
as
said
far as
that?
I'm concerned, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
We also considered Hawaii.
Greece? Hey, man.
Mostly because we want to go to Hawaii.
Dude, who said that?
Let's shift gears and talk about the Player Summit a little bit. We revealed a lot of things for the first time.
Nice.
We were able to mix and mingle with all of the community. We saw them have hands-on with a lot of new game modes and things. It was so cool. I was a little nervous. Do you have any highlights? What was your peak from the summit?
The summit, same thing. Like having everyone sit down and listen intently. I don't present a lot, and this is why you're here.
Yeah.
And I am not in that
That was
chair all the
spot on.
time.
I know,
but
dude.
I had a great time.
My alt account.
Getting up in front of everyone, telling them what's
buckle
coming, what's
on, bro.
new. The look in MSD's eyes as we announced Necropolis.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone's face light up like it was Christmas to him.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, dude, he's living the abyss.
We
He
might have
knows.
already passed it, but literally he sat up out of his seat and his eyes are as big as saucers.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect, honestly. I had a lot of anxiety going into this event. We as community managers spend a lot of time in the forums and it can be very negative. We've been doing these live streams and those have been much more positive. So you're kind of like, this is new, unexplored territory.
There it is.
And everyone I spoke to, look at him, like Christmas morning. Yeah. Everyone I spoke to was so positive, so excited, so kind. Really, it blew me away. I had such a good time. And shout out to Rob for making that edit look like I said something really funny.
Yeah.
Those were completely disjointed reaction shots, but thank you. I appreciate that. Man, this was great too. Alliance Quest raids for the first time, Necropolis fights, a couple of different champs. This was unbelievable.
Beat the Dev.
Beat the Dev was great.
Cool.
The lineup for people who wanted to embarrass the devs was exceptional.
Embarrass the devs.
That was maybe some of my favorite. But also watching Pepe nearly solo the Grandmaster, on the spot.
Who's been a huge pain for you?
Made me so upset.
Yeah.
Pepe was so kind. Shout out to Pepe, who also gave me a keychain.
Did you see
from
his
their
shirt?
hometown,
He had
so sweet.
Future
But again, I think that just speaks
rating or
volumes
something.
to the quality of our community here and the people that are most passionate and most engaged and want to be here. All of you lovely people hanging out right now. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That's incredible, and you don't see that in all of these different.
Solo what?
You don't see that in
What
every
do you mean,
gaming
Ankit?
community. I'm kind of blown away.
No, I always say we were blessed to have a community that most games would kill for.
Yeah.
People passionate enough to travel across the world to come hang out with us. Yeah.
Wild. And 9 years in. Oh, by this point in the night, we had both been active for about 12 hours.
Let's say more than 12 hours.
More than 12, and we were losing it.
Yeah.
But we did a raffle, a couple giveaways. That was very fun. Oh man, I had an absolute blast. I'm excited for next year.
My favorite part is that one guy, the one person who didn't play the game.
Yeah, we had one guy who came in as a guest. He's like, I don't play the game. But I'm here with my
No,
buddy.
I doubt it.
He won one of the best.
He won of
prizes.
one of the 5. One of 5.
I definitely saw his
raffle
special
prizes.
one,
It
but
was
I don't know
great.
if he's gonna have the same in Necro.
Anything else that we need to touch on from Battleground Brawl?
I want to pass this on so that you guys can actually get to the new cool information. But thank you to everyone who showed up. Thank you to everyone who watched. If you want to come next year, let us know. I need to plan how much juice and cookies to order this
How
time.
many burritos is
Dude, is that
enough?
actually happening next year? No way,
Awesome.
man.
I'm excited for next year as well. I want to do more live events like this.
I wanna
haven't
go,
been
bro.
in front of a live crowd like that. I mean, prior to New York Comic Con the weekend before, but like it's been such a long time, and it was absolutely unreal. Before you go anywhere, we have a big
I get
moment.
to do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you.
Okay.
That wasn't the initial plan, but since you just asked, I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay.
Gang,
What are they doing?
hanging out there. Thank you for being here. This is your pal Jack speaking to you now. I have my first ever 7-star crystal. And we're going to open it here together live. And we're going
Bruh.
to let Mike do the honors.
VTT, imagine.
I'm also scared.
I let
VTT,
Karate
bro.
Mike open mine. He duped
He's
my
the
Mysterio.
closest to
I'm
Cyclops.
stoked on it. Don't
It
hate
only
it.
makes sense.
I'm not happy about it either.
More like jujitsu, Mike, am I
Dude,
right?
if he gets Bishop, it's 100% rigged, guys. It's
All right,
it's
Rob,
come
can
on,
we
Mike.
pull up my my screen here?
It's gonna
All
be
right.
Bishop or
Hold on,
Duck.
let me get back into focus. You can now see my in-game name and alliance tag. That means that you are contractually obligated to forfeit any Battlegrounds match you see me in
Nice.
the future. So thank you for that. Let's fire this up right here.
Imagine.
Kind of nervous. Kind of nervous.
Dude,
Pull it in there.
VTD
Mike, do
or
the
Bishop,
honors.
one
Give
of
us
the
a
two.
tap. I don't know who I want ultimately.
oh,
you
he's
get titanium
stopped it
and
Are you gonna
already?
be upset?
Yeah, she's
I
the
like
one
that
I
we're
wanted.
watching the screen and there's a massive one right here.
Okay,
Oh.
that's decent. That's decent. It's like, meh, but
My
you
first was
know.
Mantis, and I would be
Yeah.
stoked on this.
I'm good because I don't have a lot of tech. I was
It's
saying
not
this to John
rigged.
yesterday. I don't have a lot of tech in my roster, so I mean, it's not. It wasn't my
People
number
are chanting
one,
F.
but I'm happy.
That's funny,
Any 7
dude.
star is a good 7-star. That's what we say.
See that account name? I see
For
it,
your
dude.
first
I see
7-star, any 7-star is a good 7-star.
Wow. Look at me go. Look at me go, you guys. Thank you for being here for this wonderful personal milestone. I appreciate you all being here to hype me up.
I'm surprised he's only level 16. He's got one
Mike, you wanna
7-star,
do,
but
an
hey,
account
he
tour
hasn't been watching my
someday?
streams
No, absolutely not.
for sure.
Me neither.
I have 3 accounts. I have the one I play for the most part.
Yeah.
My more end game one, which I will never ever show anyone.
Yeah.
And then like I have a rotating like new account.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like checking out the new game experience.
Sure.
So I have like.
That's cool. I like the third one that he's got.
Well, we need to.
Dude, what
It's
is
kind of
what
our
is the
jobs,
second
too.
one?
I
The
see
end
people
game.
yelling
He
at
might
you
be
for
like top
piloting.
battlegrounds or something.
That's
We never know.
not what piloting is.
Yeah, that's not what that means.
But hey,
Pain in the
gang,
eyes.
summoners at home, who was your first 7-star pull? I'm curious to know.
Who
Really
was it?
excited. Thank
Guys,
you,
who was my
everybody.
first
Thank
7-star?
You guys have been with me since Baby Little Cav account. Once I finally beat
Who
the
was my first?
Grandmaster after almost pulling
Sauron.
all
Yeah,
of
dude,
my
I got a
hair
good one.
out.
Sauron.
And
That's
now,
good.
hey, first 7-star. Look at us go. Look at us go. Mike, thanks for
Sauron was
coming
a
to hang
6
out.
7-star to get
Thank you for
first.
having me.
We'll see you again real soon.
Nice about that. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to come back in the mid-November stream for the big giveaway. Remember the big giveaway?
Oh yeah.
The big giveaway.
Yeah.
Or December, we're going to do some fun stuff leading into the holiday season. So we'll see you again soon.
I'm literally always right there.
It's true. If he's not
Except
there,
there.
he's literally just off camera. So. Everyone say goodbye to Mike.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Mike. Now I don't know how you get off the set, so just have fun.
What are they?
All right, everybody, let's keep it going here. I'm going to
good,
talk to you
Jesus,
guys
not bad.
about some free stuff.
You definitely heard about
Everyone
that, Bishop.
loves free stuff. Yeah, you
Good.
can sit. You'll just be hanging out quietly for a minute. That's the next guest. It's a secret.
I saw
You
him.
guys want free stuff? Stick around later in the show. We'll
First
be
to
giving away a
Sasquatch?
7-star
Damn.
Kushala and 5 6-star Kushalas. But that's not all.
Can
Here's
we
how
see
you guys are going to get
Necropolis,
some more
please?
stuff out of
Please.
mcoc. And Rob, bring up a slideshow. It's a slideshow time.
Cool.
Hey. Rob, my mouse isn't working. Can I go now? You.
Bruh.
Yeah, you. Do you like stuff? I bet you do. Introducing
Deathless.
Marvel Contest of Champions on Amazon Prime Gaming. And I don't know who switched my slide. Listen, if I make a slideshow, it is a particular brand of messy, and this is outside
What does
of
that
those realms.
mean?
I don't know who changed it, but we're going to have words. What does this mean? What is this?
It's like he heard me.
So, very simple. You're going to log into Prime Gaming if you already have an Amazon Prime account. Prime
Cool.
Gaming is a part of that. You're going to go to a specific Marvel Contest of Champions gaming page. We will be giving out URLs twice a month on our social accounts and likely on the forums as well, just to get it out to you guys. This is very simple stuff. If you're on a desktop, you're going to scan a QR code with your device. It's going to launch mcoc. and you're going to get stuff. And it's that easy.
What's
if
that?
you're on mobile, a little bit different. You're just going to go to the page,
What stuff?
tap the URL. Go to the page using the URL, tap Get In-Game Content, get free stuff. That's it. So again, this is a partnership with Amazon Prime. If you already have an account, you have Prime Gaming, you get certain perks and
What
benefits,
stuff?
such as free subs on Twitch, if you wanted to use those to support your number one,
How much
your
do
favorite
you pay for
creators,
Amazon?
like twitch.tv/flannel. I don't know. You could do that there if you
I don't know, I
wanted
don't
to.
have
It's
one.
for free is all I'm saying. But if you
But I
create a new
always hear
account to
it
get
on
this free
Twitch.
stuff, make sure to hit level 2 and complete
Like
the
the Amazon
tutorial. Then
Prime
you'll
and
get
stuff.
more free things. And the QR code is usable by only one person. Only one account. It's yours. It's personal. You can't share it.
Giving
None of
away
that.
5
What are you going to
5
get?
energy.
though?
Who
You know,
pushes-
what are you going to get?
Imagine.
I see Polsky Play
Oh.
says, what stuff is there? This is what it is. You're going to get a 3-star featured champion, a special Cavalier crystal, and 3 energy refills twice a month just for showing up.
Oh,
this isn't going
okay.
to replace
The refills are
the
good,
Marvel
to be honest.
Insider thing by any means. This
Not
is
far
not
off.
permanent. This is,
I mean, if you get 6 energy refills a month, it's like, hey, well.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's not going to
I mean,
replace
if you
that
already
'cause it's
have the
gone.
Amazon,
But hey,
I don't think I'm
here's
gonna
a
do
way
it,
for you
honestly.
to
I'm
get
not
a
gonna bother,
free,
to be honest.
champion, a tester. Obviously, guys, obviously.
3s that I know.
Expectations here. We're not just throwing a bunch of stuff at you. This is mid. This is free stuff. This is fun. It's a way for you to check out each of the champions, and it's for a lot of you something that you already have. How often? So we're going to be doing this twice a month for a little while, not indefinitely, but for some time. So in November, check out November 13th. To get Kushala, and
right.
November 27th to get Chee'ilth. And you're going to be able to test those champs, play with them a little bit, fiddle, and get some,
Yeah, same,
some
pick off.
additional free goodies. Moving into December, we talked about this elsewhere.
basically-
I'm not sure how
is he gonna say
concrete.
about the
Of course,
champs?
Santa, I mean Onslaught.
Onslaught.
And then on the 25th, there's
Mystery.
a mystery. That's not to say like it's going to be a better gift. That's just because they haven't told me yet.
Bro, Onslaught is coming to the game?
exactly. Who
I know
said
this
that?
guy
The
from
real
Marvel
Jinja
Snap.
21 says it's a nice little bonus. That's the way to think of it. This isn't something that you're going to go stand in line and wait for Black Friday for, but this is a nice little bonus. You know, this is coupons in the mail. Why not? A nice little bonus. Hey, do you want some more stuff? This one, about the same. But
What?
once per week in the Summoner's Market, hop in there, get this free
Yeah.
crystal.
That
Once a
honestly
week
is super
for
worth it.
free.
Just do it.
This is reminiscent.
worth
It
it.
is similar to, is it the same as the Legend Celebration Crystal? That Legend Celebration Crystal that everyone went
Yeah,
wonk
true,
wonk
Salsa.
for? That's not a real term, I just made it up. Go and get that once a week for free. And
That's honestly
rad.
very
There you
worth
go.
it.
Free stuff. Thank you for listening and enduring another one
Dude,
of my
imagine
slideshows. Let's move right along
Imagine.
here to another slideshow.
The-
But
like,
let me
usually
introduce
for
our next
December they have
special
one
guest.
champion, so
You've
having
seen him
2
once before,
that'd be different.
twice before.
Difference?
You know him as a relic aficionado.
Oh, no.
He came to the show and said, "Let me give
Please.
away relics, you guys." And it negatively impacted viewership. So we had him on timeout for a while, but now he's back. Please say hello to Harold. Great to have you.
Hello. Thanks, Jax.
Bro,
Wasn't
why
a
is
fan
he?
of relics thing, personally. But
This is what
It is what it
genuinely
is.
happened.
it is
Harold,
what it is.
You got a quarter 750
Harold
star. That's
said-
good, man. Really good
I said,
stuff.
"Hey Harold, can you come and talk about Alliance Quest event setup 2.0?"
Okay.
And you said, "Maybe. Can I give
Dude, they're
away
gonna say
something
about
that's
Necropolis.
not relics this
They're gonna
time?"
keep it for
Exactly
last.
those words.
I can't.
And I said,
Or like
"You
the-
actually won't be on for
the
the
new
giveaway
title.
part. You're gonna leave the set by."
Even better. Get me out of here.
Hey, stick around, folks, as we're going to be giving away a 7-star Kushala and 5 6-star Kushalas, and we'll let you read out the winner, the champion, the
take
number
it.
one.
Please.
So, yes, you can give away something that's not relics, okay?
My redemption arc.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
I love it. All right, we're going into Alliance Quest Setup 2.0.
Yeah.
This is something we talked about back in spring this year. It's been cooking.
Dragging out too much. Yeah, they
And I
always
think
do
it's pretty straightforward, but it's
Thank
it's a
Kabam,
feature
somebody
that
10,
people have
15.
been
Yes.
really requesting for a long time.
Yeah, totally. It's a huge quality of
it
life
better?
improvement for players, and we'll get into some of the details as
Increase it
to why.
by 10.
So yeah, why don't we just jump right into the next slide and we can talk a little bit about this. So yeah, we've been talking about this for a while,
Ooh.
and we've
Seems cool.
heard a lot of feedback about AQ and how people find it pretty cumbersome.
This is
They have to
basically
kind of
battlegrounds.
schedule their
What
lives
the heck?
around it
This
a
is like the
little
same
bit.
thing.
So one of the things we
I kinda
really
like
wanted
it,
to do
though.
was put more agency in players' hands.
It's cool stuff.
Right? And so
Sounds the
we'll get
same.
into more of those
People
details,
say it's
but
better.
Check out this landing page.
I definitely increased it by 10%.
I talked to some of the game team, and they were essentially saying, like, this is reminiscent of Battlegrounds as a landing
Yeah,
page.
of course.
And it's clean. It
is clean.
A really good first touch with the game mode because it gives you all the options laid out. And it's my understanding,
dude,
are
look
we
at these
looking
units.
to kind of implement
20
more
million,
of
my
this
God.
style to other game modes as well in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you
Give
mentioned,
me
this is a
100% of
template
that.
taken from Battlegrounds, and Battlegrounds was our first stab at kind of modernizing our game modes, right? Making it more usable, more accessible, getting all the information you need in one place.
Yeah.
And so if you look at the screen here, you have everything laid out. The panel on the left kind of shows you which Battlegrounds are assigned to which maps, right? And then you have the next panel there with
Why
the
does it
event
say
calendar, which
days
we'll get into in a
5
second.
out of 7?
You have the rewards, the top rewards, and everything all
Good
laid
to
out
have
there.
it there.
Battle group assignments for all your officers and leaders to shuffle around, and just for yourself to get some info, and then the store, a link straight to the store here, and then leaderboard, right?
And then last but not least, because this is new and there's always pain points. That's always interesting to me as someone who observes the community, engages with the community. New
up,
is
AE?
scary to
AE?
people. This, in my opinion, and almost everyone's opinion, is a positive move. Inevitably, we're going to have people that are uncomfortable because it's different, it's not familiar to them anymore, and it's chaos. If you ever get concerned or confused, you just hit this little tooltip button, number 7 there.
It's the how-to button.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And we'll get into this a little more. I do want to address that 20 million, this is not a real, this is a test account. This is, those 20 million units are not
This is
real.
Jax's account.
No, it's not. It's not my
Jax's account.
secret second account. It's not real. I also can't give you any of them. But hey, the next live stream, we'll be giving away a lot of units.
What?
We'll have more information about that later. Do you want? Because I know you want to give away better stuff.
I do.
So
Always.
maybe we'll bring you back just to be like, hey, I'm here to
you.
give.
Maps
This
aren't
is
changing?
Harold,
I don't
everybody,
know.
the giveaway guy. You come in for every live stream now
right.
just to give away stuff,
I
and I
saw
love
someone
it.
earlier call me Relic Man. I don't like that. Don't call me
Relic
that. Don't call me
Man.
Relic Man.
I also did see people complimenting your shoes. So, all right, let's move right along here.
Okay, so I mentioned the panel on the left earlier in the screen, right? So this is what it is. It's the enlistment panel. So you can choose to enlist which BG into which maps per day. And for those of you who are very detail-oriented, you'll notice that it says out of 7. So that's a really exciting thing I want to talk about, which we'll get into in the next slide.
Yeah, I saw
that. This is how it's going to look. So if you do have an assigned map in a BG for that day, you can just jump straight into it, but it'll be nicely laid out for you which map you're doing and which BG is doing which what.
Sorry, I'm laughing because people have started referring to you as the Relic Ranger. And I like that a lot.
That was slightly better.
All right, let's look at number 2.
Okay, next one. So this is the enlistment calendar. So this is like a really, really cool UI that I'm a huge fan of. I didn't do any of this work. I just want to caveat that. I'm just the messenger here.
Yeah.
So over here, you get to choose which BG does which map out of the 7 days. So again, earlier we said that it's out of 7. So we're actually changing the cadence of AQ, which is super exciting. And I talked about agency earlier, right? So you can actually choose which day of the week you want to play Alliance quests. So for those who don't want to do AQs on the weekend, you can choose to not do that, right? And it's per BG, so you have a lot of agency within your alliance, and you can choose different maps you want to do, things like that. If you want to go to the next slide, I think we have more.
So you do
info.
4 or 5
So if you
days
tap
now?
this, tap. You go into this.
There you go. Yeah. So it's got all the information that you need per enlistment here, right? So you can see which map you're doing, who the final boss is, who the mini boss is. And then if you look at the tabs on the top, you can actually choose the modifier on that map, right? There you go. So everything all in one place. Really, really cool UI work here.
Might actually
by our
learn
UI
how to do that
designers.
now. I'm an officer, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you can just keep going through here.
Is that
Full
Twitch?
flow.
Yeah, that's Twitch.
So one thing, don't forget to save. So any details you set in the individual days, they don't lock until you hit this save button. It'll be green when you have changes to save. I think way back in spring, we knew that this was going to be a win.
Yep.
In that we're giving people, like you said, agency, we're reducing commitment, and we're giving people the option. So if you really wanted to run Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then take a break, you can do that. If you want to avoid weekends, which I'm seeing from people being like, no weekends, hooray. Yeah. And that's pretty solid. But again, we took it a step further and made it more beautiful, more accessible, more fun.
Totally. I should mention that once you do save like your arrangement, it caches. So you don't have to do it every week manually, right?
Sweet.
Obviously. But if you do want to change it, you can change it anytime and it'll occur in the next
Yeah, because there's that next week button at the top there.
That's correct.
Yeah. I'm excited about this change. I think it's a very, very solid quality of life change. But that's not all that we're doing with Alliance Quest. Now, this isn't happening right now. This is happening in early 2023. We've shown this at Battleground Brawl Day 2. You're making faces back there. What's up? Are you nervous? 2024? Thank you. You can correct me. That's the second time that you've just let me say something stupid and then wait. Don't worry, the chat got me too. 2024, years are hard, time is a lie. All right, early 2024. We've shown this off a couple of times. I think it's going to be really cool.
It's going to be
people play testing it at the Players Summit.
I guess.
You said
but it's still going to be boring, you know?
Okay.
We're doing AQ raids.
Woo!
Let's go.
Right!
We know.
I'm excited. Wow, we echoed. Sorry. We also have our finance team right outside the door. Sorry, everyone. So we've got an explainer video letting people know the general overview. I think it does say a date in late 2023, which obviously we're early enough in this process that things are still shifting. That video was also meant as an early preview, and therefore the video itself will change. Don't listen to it. It's a lie. But early 2024 is what we're aiming for. It'll be another thing that we focus on in one of these live streams. I want to, and Rob is working really hard behind the scenes to make it happen.
We'll have more info.
Where we can do it live. Because it's three-person battle groups.
10-person battle groups, but in groups of 3.
In groups of 3, and then one person sits alone on the sidelines. It's me, always. But we'll do it. We'll do it here.
Yeah,
and I think it'll be a really cool thing to do live.
It'll be fun.
I see people asking questions. We have more information about this game mode going live in the forums in about like 15, 20 minutes. I posted it behind the scenes, and we just have to flip it live. So check that out after the stream. Along with the side quest information, as we often do. Before we throw the video, that's it for Harold, everybody. So shout out to the Relic Ranger. We'll have you come back to give away some stuff, but thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us.
Of course, thanks for
appreciate it. Take care. All right, let's throw to Alliance Quest Relic. No, Alliance Quest Raids. Sorry, Relic's on the brain.
Let's see what that is.
What is going on, Summoners? Today, we're giving you a first look at our newest game mode, Alliance Raids. Like Alliance War and Alliance Quest, raids are all about coming together with your battle group to conquer the map before you. The first step is to decide your teams. There are 3 lanes of bosses, so naturally, your battle group will split into 3 groups of 3, with 1 summoner in reserve. Now, each team of 3 will need a player of each role: Vanguard, Assault, and Tactician. On the champion select screen, you'll be able to filter your champions by role. Champs that aren't in a role won't be able to complete role missions or deal any damage, so make sure you bring the right one for the job. Once you have your teams, roles, and champs decided, it's time to head into the map. You're going to want to make sure you head to the matching choice node for your decided role. Each node has a matching icon and color with the role you picked. And at this node, you'll be selecting a boost. Take some time to read them, and pick whatever you think will help your champ unleash the most amount of damage. Alright, now that you're boosted and at the boss, you'll want to organize the order that you fight with your partners. This will only matter for the first few fights while you're ramping. Now, each boss will have their own set of requirements while fighting them, and each time you complete the required in-fight objectives, you'll gain Raid Fervor. Now keep in mind, you can increase the amount of fervor gained from the boost that you chose. And once you gain enough fervor in a fight, you'll complete the mission and gain 1 roll charge. These are your main resource to gain bonus damage for yourself and your teammates. And completing your missions in the fight will grant charges for roles other than your own. If you're Assault, you'll grant charges to Vanguard. Vanguard grants charges to Tactician, and Tactician grants charges to Assault.
Oh, so
And when
different
your
battles are
fight
gonna give you
ends,
points
you'll
or
consume
damage?
1 of your roll charges. Completing a mission also grants you 1 stack of roll force for each roll charge on the fight that isn't your own, up to 10 of each. And these are important because each stack of roll force gives the attacker increased damage on all attacks. But roll force will only work if roll charges for your roll are active. So, make sure to complete your 7 missions each fight. That way, you build roll force faster and unleash some serious damage. Just make sure everyone has charges and that you're working together to build them evenly, and you should be good to go. From here, rinse and repeat this process for each boss, then come together to take down the final boss as a group. You'll be capped on how much of the boss's health you can take off in a single fight, but a number of free revives will be available in the store each week. And also, timeouts will 100% knock out any attacker. So, make sure to deal as much damage as you can. Raids will be active for the final week of each Alliance Quest rotation. That means, if you choose to participate in raids, you only have to complete 1 map over the course of the week instead of 4. So, which champions do you want to take to your first raid? Let us know in the comments below. And get ready, because raids are launching later this year. Until next time, we'll see you in the Battle Realm.
All right, everybody, welcome back. That is, for some of you, a
did not
first look
understand a
at
single
Alliance
thing.
Quest raids. Now, let's address a few things here.
So like,
That's your first
let's
look
say
at something,
BG1
and
is
it
gonna
a
help like
very
BG2 and
detailed,
stuff
dense
to get your
explainer
charges.
video.
that is
I
so
know that for some of you
weird.
it seems overwhelming, but you've got time. We're gonna take you there. We're gonna showcase everything. Shout out to FinTech MCOC. What's
Yeah,
up,
I mean,
champ?
it took him
Great
like
to see
4
you.
minutes to like.
Says it sounds more complicated than
Yeah.
it is, and it is because we have to explain it in all its nitty-gritty details. So
I mean,
that
fintech is a machine though.
you
so-
have all of the information, but realistically, there are going to be shorter guides and more explainer videos and a little more hands-on stuff as we get there.
It's too early to know.
And
I mean,
some people be like, no, I'm not going to play that. That's not for everyone. But that's the great thing about our game is not every game mode is for everyone. And you just pick and play
Luke's
the ones
on,
that
but
you
after
like.
2 weeks
and
gonna
you
be
have my full
another
support in
grind.
doing
AQ
that,
is bad
everybody.
enough.
But
You might
as
be
we were
right,
just talking
Squid.
as that video
You
rolls,
might
this
be
is
right.
like built-in end-game content once a
I
month.
think it'd be cool if
for
like
you and your,
all 30 people of
and
the
your
alliance might
alliance.
actually
So
help. You know,
some people saying,
I don't
want
like
to
how
change
you just
alliances to get ready for
die
this.
when you time out.
Great. Like,
Or, like, you're
I
capped
think it's
on the damage
interesting
you
every
do.
time we introduce a new game mode, because again, that's it. People being like,
Increase
well, this is
volume
complicated. This is
more?
overwhelming. It's a new game mode. This is like something
Okay, this is,
completely
like,
different,
really loud
completely
now.
foreign to you. So it's totally understandable that you guys might feel a little overwhelmed.
true
right now.
rewards. I want to see the
But
rewards
it's going
too.
to be cool. The rewards I see, as always, is a question. Robot account Chris, if you are a bot, and I'm talking to a bot right now, I'm going to be so embarrassed. But we'll have more of that information when we get the game mode up and running.
I can actually say something about that. I know I'm sneaking in here.
Hey, everybody, say hi to John Not John.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite one.
gotta
He's
shake hands.
actually like very.
We looked at different cameras.
That's
weird.
fine.
He knows. He knows
so,
much.
Yeah, so one thing I want to say about the rewards and kind of what you were saying there is one way that we're showing summoners that kind of have a choice
Yeah.
to do this is that during raid week, all of the Alliance Quest rewards will be better, whether you play raids or not. So we're showing summoners that they have a choice whether they want
Like
to
Sky
do this
2,
or not.
yeah.
Love that. Love that. As
would wanna
Twitchy
fight
D
this
has
guy,
pointed out, it is
and beat
good
the
to
dev.
reiterate, coming later this year is not accurate. I know I said it before. Let's bookend it here. Not coming later this year, but in 2024, which is the next year to happen after this one.
Cool, but like we
Guys,
got
we
in
got
November
John
too.
here. John's here
Too
to
much.
talk about some really, really cool things. We're going to get into some first-time looks of a lot of things right now. So again, if you guys have any questions, please tag Kabam Twitchy D, and we'll have them pass along some stuff. Oh my God, I just
Too
realized
loud?
what
Is it
happened.
too
It's
loud? Let me
fine.
know, guys.
All right.
Do I turn it down?
We did rehearsals yesterday, and
me
there's
know.
a few things that happened where I was like, John, you're saying that. I'm just sitting here, okay? So let's take a look at our next
Fine. All right.
slideshow. Can you
All right,
join
please
my
be-
alliance? Sure.
Please be Necropolis.
I don't do a lot with it,
Okay,
but we
Deathless.
just hang out
That is
and
like
vibe.
the last thing, man. It's
Let's
gotta be
take a look
Necropolis or
at
the
Deathless
title.
Champions.
It's gotta be.
We've talked about Guillotine Deathless.
How are we getting the pieces?
And we've only given a couple of details about the 5 pieces that people need to acquire. And I think we all agreed that it was important that we get out all that information as soon as we can, because nothing would be worse for someone to get through the victory track to get that piece, which is no easy feat. This is going to be a challenge.
It's easy, bro.
Only to find out that there's something down the line that
Easy.
they will not be able to do or don't have any interest in doing. You know what I mean?
Come on,
So we're going to start with Deathless Champions, but we're also going to talk about Necropolis rewards. We're going to talk rewards for the first time, and
I'm
we're
not
going
too
to talk
sure.
about
I've seen that though.
our next progression rank to follow up Paragon. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm nervous about it.
You're making me nervous.
No, you're going to be great. Look, I'll put on a brave face. That's my brave face. All right, but let's start with Deathless Champs. It's fun. It's beautiful. All of these exciting things. Let's move to the first slide here, and then you can take it away.
Sounds good. Yeah, so we're going to start to talk about 7-star Deathless Champions first, and then we'll talk about the 6 stars after that. So the 7-star champions are designed to be late-game collection pieces. They are truly end-game content. You're going to have to do some of the hardest content in the game to collect them, and they're designed to be.
So it's going to be Necropolis then.
Chase.
Oh yeah, actually we've seen
the
one.
The other thing about the 7-star Deathless Champions is that the pieces will vary, where they are sourced will vary significantly based on content that's in the game. So we're not releasing a new Necropolis every quarter next year, obviously. And so there will be different ways to acquire these champions. But I am
How
ready
did
to
you notice
make
that, Will?
2 promises.
Yeah, you did this yesterday, and I was like, I don't make promises.
Yeah, well,
John makes promises.
I'm making 2 promises to the community about Deathless Champion acquisition, okay? Mm-hmm. Number 1, they will always be available for in-game content or currencies.
Got it.
They might require a moderate
said
unit spend, but it's never going to be ridiculous.
He said it, the currency.
The prime
No.
acquisition method
No.
for these pieces will never be cash offers. Number 2,
You can see it
they
in
will
his
never
eyes.
be
It's going to be
sourced
inside
in
the
a
weekend.
limited fashion
It's
in
gonna be
something
there.
like rank rewards. Okay, so you're never going to have to finish Masters in Alliance War or Top 100 in Alliance Quest for these pieces or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, it's fair game.
Yeah.
I'm not making any other promises about where you're going to find these pieces. Some of them you're going to be able to collect solo. Some of them you might have to do some challenging content with your alliance. But yeah, those are the two boundaries for what we're looking at.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because Twitch auto-censored isn't a big unit spend. And, sorry, I enjoyed that. I didn't mean to derail entirely. Guys, I get distracted by the chat constantly. Some of you are hilarious. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, okay, so next slide, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm in charge.
Oh,
I
you're
forgot.
in charge?
Yeah. I'm doing fine, you guys. Let's keep it going.
So the 6-star Deathless pieces should be accessible. These are more accessible than the 7 stars. The idea here is that they'll be accessible to late game summoners based on sort of like broad engagement across the game. So if you play all of our different modes, if you play all the different content, you should be able to acquire these
some
pieces
Alliance
if you want
raids
to.
will have
Again, the
some too. Who
sources
knows?
will still potentially vary. I'm not saying that they'll be the same currencies or exactly the same cost every quarter, every new Deathless champion, but they will be more consistent and more predictable. And I should note, I know some people have already realized this.
Dude,
if you collect all of the 7-star pieces and trade them in, you will get
there's no
both
way
the
I don't
7-star
laugh.
champion and the 6-star champion. So if you are collecting the 7-star pieces and you think you're going to be successful, do not buy the 6-star pieces. You do not need them.
That's
I'll
good
tell
to
you
know.
something.
Also, we
I
see
bought the
a
6-star
number
on
of
my
people
favorite play.
asking about. Hold on one second.
For
I gotta
one
ban
reason.
someone in the chat.
Because they're probably going to release the 6-star first.
Someone else do it.
And then I'll have some content for the 6-star before the 7-star releases.
But yeah, we see some people asking
plays.
about the creation of these champs and are they just trophies? They're going to have their own takes on the already established kits. It's important for at least the first 4 that you know. It's not a completely new kit, but it's not the same old kit. It's not a reskin. There is some unique things there. And there's going to be some fun reasons to put them on your roster, and we'll talk about that in a little while as well here. Again, stick around for the 7-star Kushala giveaway and the 5 6-star Kushala giveaways.
We're going to.
We were just talking about stars, and then that's where my brain went. We did this one? We did
this one.
Great.
We can move on.
I'm fading.
Yeah, so the actual 7-star guillotine pieces here. So obviously, summoners have seen the handle came in an in-game message. The tip of the blade is Battlegrounds Season 12. Victory track completion, you need to play one.
Necropolis completion challenge
fight in the
objective. What
Gladiator
is that?
Circus to collect that. Don't
And then
forget to do
banquet
that.
milestone.
That will be
Dude,
the only
banquet. Are you?
primary source for this piece. It's not coming back next Battleground season. So if you
Mm-hmm.
want that, push for the Gladiator Circuit this season.
man.
There's a soul.
It's
in
gonna be like
Necropolis
the last
completion, which
Alliance
players
milestone.
already know. The body of the blade is going to come.
Or no,
to a
it's not-
challenge
it's gonna be
objective
solo, which
near
is
the
worse.
end of
Damn it,
December.
bro.
I will say about this challenge objective, it's
I
similar
hope it's Alliance
to
banquet.
Ocarina's
It's
challenge.
probably gonna be
There are
solo.
3 chained objectives. I playtested them. I think they're very fun. There is no question that this will be
Damn
easier
it,
for most
bro.
summoners than the Necropolis piece. So if you can secure that Necropolis piece, you should be able to get this one. You might have to rank up 1 or 2 champions to do it. But yeah, it shouldn't be.
The
too
challenge
big a problem.
objective?
And the
Alright,
cross guard
alright.
will come in a banquet milestone, and I'll say something about this.
Okay.
This is in.
Hold on, let me just say this.
Yeah.
Hold on, I wanted your
Okay.
coverage, but it's fine. Rob, can you go back to John's coverage? I feel like it's more impactful if I do it this way. Hey, guys,
Bro.
settle down. You just read 2 words on a screen. It's no need to overreact. John's going to explain it to you. John's a good guy. Give John a chance.
I'm going to explain it to you. Thank you. So this will be in a banquet milestone, and it will be at a very, very reasonable banquet milestone.
Cool.
Reasonable.
This will be
Cool.
by far, aside from the mass message piece, by far the easiest piece to attain. Basically, anybody who engages with the banquet event will collect this piece.
Probably
That's
gonna be
what I
like the
think.
the milestones you get the
guys?
units
Now
back and
don't
stuff
you
like
feel
that,
silly for
where you
getting all
spend
up in
and you keep
arms?
getting rewards. Okay,
It's
cool.
gonna
I
be
believe that. I
fine.
believe that.
Wells, okay, so I will be specific about it. We tune this so that if you open your free crystals and you spend the units from the other milestones on crystals, you will get this. So you won't even
Alright, yeah, exactly like I said.
thing.
Perfect. What's up,
Just by doing
Rodrigo?
the thing, you guys. All right? Now don't we all feel
Right,
better?
we're
Let's all
getting this,
just
we're getting this.
Deep breaths. All right, let's take a look at 6 stars. You ready to move on?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so as I mentioned,
Hi,
the
my
6-star
face.
pieces are basically being sourced for engagement across the game. And
This slide says 7 stars.
600K
That's on me.
loyalty.
This is
Ah.
6 star. Everyone pay attention. 6 stars.
yeah, sorry, these are the 6-star pieces. So
They
these
will all
are
eventually be available in
available,
store until
basically
January
for
31st.
Multiplayer currencies. This
Cool,
season.
okay. So
these
I
will
can, like,
all eventually
spend
be in the
this
shop and be available until
get the
January
6-star on the
31st,
free
and
to
the amount
play,
of currency that it costs
just
is basically
because,
tuned so that you
like,
will have
before I
more
get
than
the
enough time
7-star,
if you are actively engaged
just
in
so I
these
can
modes
have 'em,
to collect
or
this
have her.
currency before then.
There
It
we
doesn't
go.
cost too
Easy
much.
peasy. Again, art team don't
I'm
miss.
gonna have
It's
to
beautiful.
save some
I'm excited
glory.
to see these. But hey, John, what happens if I missed a piece?
What happens if you miss the piece?
True, what happens?
They will have a catch-up mechanic. However, we want to strongly incentivize collection of these pieces through their primary channels. And so this catch-up mechanic will cost units, and it's going to cost lots of units. And I know for sure there are going to be, Reddit posts and forum threads saying, I can't believe Kabam thinks a Deathless Guillotine piece is worth this many units. And the honest answer to that is we don't. We don't think it's worth that many units. The reason that we're doing it this way is to not cheapen the chase of the summoners who collect these pieces the regular way. But
Alright,
if you're
cool.
on vacation and you miss a piece, and you absolutely can't live without having the champion, there will be a catch-up mechanic available for units. This mechanic will be available after all of the summoners who have collected these pieces through the primary channels get it. So this will come after that. The first way to collect the champions will be through the sources we talked about.
Yeah, I think that this is important as well because this is very reminiscent of the summer triple-double pass to get Morbius, where we told you guys, hey, do it now because 3 months
did
down
not
the
say
line,
when
you're
the
going to be upset
7-star
if you
release
didn't.
is, though.
This is one where
Like,
your
are they gonna both release
smoothest path to
the same
acquisition
day,
is
or?
through these stepstones now.
Yeah.
So again, like obviously things happen, people miss
Yeah,
events,
absolutely.
but if you have it in you, get it done the right way to avoid draining your unit
That's
spend
right.
later.
And we are looking at potentially like a long-term content-based catch-up. Like, let's say you come into this next fall and you've missed 3 Deathless champions. How are you going to collect them? We're looking into opportunities for that, but I will say that expect it to be very, very, very challenging.
Yeah.
Again, the primary way to collect these pieces is the way that it's intended. And so the other ways of getting them, there might be some, but they are not going to be. They're not going to be easy or they're going to cost a bunch of units. So
I did see the question, and I know we talked about it yesterday. So, are all of these pieces available indefinitely? I know some of them will go away.
So the Necropolis completion piece and the challenge objective piece are available indefinitely. The battlegrounds piece and the banquet piece are only available in the current battleground season and in the banquet event. Yeah, so some of them will be available indefinitely. Some of them will be available limited time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, ready to move on. Why? Why should people be excited about the Deathless champs? I saw people ask.
Yeah, so the Deathless Champions
they're not
themselves
gonna be battlegrounds?
are
Bruh.
designed to be basically a fun questing team. We don't believe that
I
they're
like
going to be
the second
meta
one,
for
though, Future
battlegrounds or
Challenge.
alliance war. It's not that they will never be used in those modes, but that's not the main target for
Yeah,
them. They're
it's
mainly
worth
designed as a questing team. And there will be future challenge objectives next year where you will require the use of Deathless Champions.
I've seen the buzz around these challenge objectives, like these Karina's trials that we put out in the last month. And people seem really excited, and I think they're cool. I think it's flexing
Bro,
creativity
Koja.
on our game team as well
Stop it,
as
bro.
providing fun content. And I know the intention for our game team is to basically put out these challenges with relatively low lift. It doesn't require the entire quest team to come together to build out a map and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm really kind of excited to see what these specific challenges will be. I think it's going to be really fun for people.
And I think maybe most importantly,
Yeah.
as we've talked about, if you collect the 4 Deathless Champions over the next year here, there will be a 5th Deathless Champion that we release. The only way to acquire that champion is going to be to use those 4 champions in something. It's over a year away, so we haven't completely finalized what that is. To collect this final champion, the way that will work is if you collect all the 7 stars, you'll have access to the 7 star. If you collect all the 6 stars, you'll have access to the 6 star. And the final Deathless Champion were designed to be very powerful.
Yeah.
Basically to be a meta champion across the game.
It's going to be cool.
Damn.
We
Was
did
that
show
gonna
it
be
off
Thanos?
at the Player Summit at Battleground Brawl. We're not going to show it off again today, but we do have a video coming probably in a bit. It's probably going to be a little bit, but hey, check out YouTube, Marvel Contest of Champions official page there, as we will have basically a really cool reveal. I saw someone asking about the narrative side of it as well. That's going to be included in that video, and I saw an early cut of it yesterday, and it looks very cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. I saw a question in the chat. We haven't announced all 4 of the champions
Nope.
yet, but I am very excited
Yeah.
for them. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. It's going to be rad. Okay, moving along here. Is there anything else we need to know about Deathless Champs
Dude,
before
oh my
we take a look
God.
at the Necropolis rewards for the first time?
I think that's pretty much
Not
it.
just
That's all
rewards.
I have to say.
Okay,
anyways.
let's
I think
go.
At some point, players will obviously start to see, more about the kit and that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
that's not my, it's not my realm.
Yeah, I know we had a question from Galio Cube 101. What was the most fun about creating the Deathless Champs? That's not John's bag, like he said. But when we do have Deathless Champs available, we should bring back Aiden. It's been such a long time. We'll bring back Aiden. Aiden will come and talk about the Deathless Champs, which will be really, really fun.
Yeah, I think for me, I can say that for my part in it, the most fun about this has been creating like this entirely new collection mechanism across the next year of the game. So it really gives purpose to the content that we're planning
they're
for
gonna
next
say
year. We
about that,
already have
Lillian.
most of next year planned.
Probably gonna leave
and
that for
seeing,
last.
where these Deathless
I
beats
just
fall
want
in
to
that
know
content and how we
more
can
info
integrate
about
them in fun ways
Necropolis.
into the game.
Like, I want to
really
listen
excited
to
about it.
see, because I
I'm
haven't
pumped.
watched too many
Okay,
videos
let's
and stuff.
dive into Necropolis
I'm not
rewards
ready.
here. Chat, summoners, lovely summoners.
Come
This
on,
is going to be
Jax.
fun. I saw these yesterday. Manage expectations. That's always the thing here, because
on,
everyone's
Jax.
like, John, I want,
Some
when I
Oj?
finish Necropolis, I want every 7-star. And no, but you're going to see some cool stuff here. Let's dive right in.
No, I think it's like 20 days or a week.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see.
so in terms
I'm hiding my
of the
face.
path rewards, there's so some of the stuff in this presentation, summoners will already know from different pieces of information that were
4 to
released at
5
Summon, that kind
gem.
of stuff. But there are 6 paths
2
in
4 to 5
Necropolis,
gems.
and basically there
And
are 3
2
different path
ascensions.
rewards, and you get each of them twice. So you get 2 7-star hero crystals, 2 4 to 5 generic 6-star rank up gems, and 2 full 6-star ascensions as the path
Damn.
rewards. These paths, these rewards are in chests, so you can't see which one is on which path. But I imagine within like
The
2 hours of
ascension
the
is
content
just
release,
insane.
You know which
Oh my
path they're on.
God.
And the reason we did that was actually we discovered a tech issue when we were implementing these rewards. So we actually wanted to make them visible. They're not, but like I'm sure the community will figure out very quickly.
No,
Yeah.
no, did you say it's
Also,
hidden,
John,
bro?
After our tech rehearsal yesterday, you said, hey, can you put the other images next to the words? And I went, yes. And then, as you can see, I didn't do that. But I knew that everyone out there, that they could visualize the 7-star hero crystals, etc.
Bro, so
I
we're
knew
not
that
going to
they
see
were gonna be good.
which
Now, guys,
chest
keep
or
in
like
mind,
it's going to
I
be
see
the
a lot of
path.
positive buzz. Thank you for being
Bruh.
excited about stuff.
Come
These are
on.
just the path rewards. These are just the path
These
rewards,
are just
you
the
guys.
path rewards.
Here we go.
These are just the
All right,
beginning.
having them for my face
Okay,
again.
so for completion rewards, there's
All
a
right.
new title, the Ruler of the Necropolis.
10,000
which is
time
a
shards.
pretty cool title.
Cool.
As we've talked about, there's the Deathless
7 star 1 to 2,
Guillotine
7 for 2
piece.
to 3.
There is the 10,000 Titan shards.
2 7s
The
are
amount of
glass
Titan shards
crystal?
in here and in Act 8.3
What is
sort of
that?
reflects where the Titan shard economy is going in the sense that early on, after we launched the crystal,
Wait.
we wanted to source some Titan shards in like
What does that
engagement-based
mean?
stuff. And it's not to say that we'll never do that again, but our plan with Titan shards is
Class
to make
crystals,
sure they stay
what does that mean? Is that
valuable
like
long-term,
Nexus?
as
Or is it like
you know, as
one
people know,
option?
things depreciate in our game, and we want Titan shards to depreciate more slowly. So, yeah, that's just a comment on that. There's
Bro,
a
that's
6-star
crazy.
relic crystal.
How do you feel about that, Harold? Thumbs up.
There is a 7-star rank 1 to 2 rank up gem. And then there are 2 rewards. There is the 2 to 3 rank up gem crystal. So you'll spin this and you'll get a class-based 2 to 3 rank up gem. And then there are 2 7-star class crystals where you pick a class. So these are effectively selectors. You will pick any class and then you will spin a single spin crystal. They're not Nexus crystals. You'll get a champion of that class. The reason that these are crystals and not a selector is so that if you do not have a champion of every class of 7-star or one that you want to take to rank 3, open up your 2 to 3 rank up gem crystal first. And then if you're not happy with the class you get, then
Well,
you
you
can
know,
use these
Nexus would
class
have been a
crystals
little
to
bit
pick a
better,
class
but
and
you know.
snag a couple other champions from that class.
Fine.
This is all very cool. I did see someone ask, will it be hard? Will this be difficult?
Yes.
Very,
Absolutely.
very difficult.
Absolutely. So I think it's a ton of fun.
Okay, every time they say this,
playtesting
like
this,
it's
I
done in the
got
first
into a
week.
flow
But we'll see.
Where
We'll see.
I like missed a meeting, and all of a sudden it was lunchtime, and I felt like I'd been playing for like 30 minutes and it'd been 3 hours.
true, Ankit, yeah.
So you can get into a flow with this, but yeah, it's hard, it's long.
This is essentially the follow-up to Abyss. Is what
I don't know if
saying.
I'd categorize it like that. It's similar to Abyss in its length and complexity.
Yeah.
But I personally think the design is stronger than Abyss. I think it's more interesting. I think the fights are more interesting, and yeah. So it is different. You'll see
The
the
boss is gonna
design of
be
the
BS,
fights with what Kevin's
basically.
done. There was a different philosophy that went into creating.
And there's a
this
stupid
content,
Mr.
And we'll talk to
Fantastic, bro. I
Kevin
still
later
can't
this
get over
month.
that.
I do see a question from Mabphil85. Does the 7-star class crystal include the champs in the Titan crystal?
Sorry, no, that just includes the baseball champs.
The base pool. Does it
mean,
include
that's-
the exclusive champions in the incursion/loyalty 7-star crystal?
Probably not.
I
It
imagine
does
is
not.
the same
It just
answer.
includes the baseball game.
Perfect.
I mean, the baseball is still fine.
All right, let's move along. Boop boop. Who's this?
That is the
Oh, it's
Maestro,
gonna be
which
6-star.
players also already know about. Do you remember when
I bet
was
you a
on
lot of people are
stream
gonna
a
send
few
this
months ago,
guy if he's OP at least.
True, I
talked
had
about
you-
new trophy
I had
champion.
you
made
write
me
it
right
on
on
the
the table,
table.
and I was terrified that the people at home would be able to see it. This is what I wrote on the table. So moving into
Yeah, I know Pixels,
Necropolis. One feedback that we've heard a lot from Abyss, and it's definitely true, is that those rewards became outdated pretty quickly. And so we wanted to include some things, especially in the completion rewards here, that would make a completion run
This is
of
not worth to do
Necropolis,
it- to do now.
more relevant.
This is
for
just
longer.
completion.
This
Just
is
a useless?
completion.
Wow.
And
I don't know
for
about
the
that, man.
completion
You're
run,
gonna
you will get a
send
6-star
him
Maestro Trophy
easier to stick to
champion.
100. It
Trophy
actually might be a
champion,
little bit
yes.
relevant. You know?
Absolutely.
By the time you
meta
get it.
defender. No question.
Meta defender?
You know,
Oh.
following up on Jessica Jones, probably even a harder defender than Jessica Jones.
Oh, come on, dude.
So this
Okay.
will make the rewards valuable for a long time. But there is something else, and I was very happy this wasn't spoiled in the teaser video we showed, because it's something that we haven't done in a long time. And it is, let's see if, I'm going to quiz chat, okay? Chat, what is something in our game that does not depreciate over time and is not a currency?
This is so much
Can
stress.
anyone guess what it is?
What?
He's cosmic.
Mike feels good. Mike's got a thumbs up. Real estate.
Groot?
I don't know who said it. It flew by too quick.
I saw a couple people guess it.
Did they? Oh
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen some.
So
Thanos?
there is, in the completion rewards for Necropolis forever, a new mastery point. And the idea here is that because this mastery point is here, it means that no matter how far our game goes, no matter how far the power in our game goes, it will
single
always be worth
one?
doing a completion run of the Necropolis.
And let me say on this point, nobody come at me about Masteries 2.0 or Mastery presets. Are things working behind the scenes? Maybe. But don't yell at me about it. I wasn't even in the company when we talked about those things. And, you know, you got a new mastery point. What more could you ask for? No, like, well, you know, things are still happening, but that's all we can really say.
That's
at
cool.
all.
Yeah,
So
no,
just,
I mean, bro,
don't yell
what are
at
you going to do with one
That's
point?
it. This was one that I was really nervous about, but I think people seem
literally
some pretty
much
seem pretty
nothing.
excited about this.
Yeah, it's one of those things that there's going to be a certain group of summoners that
Like,
are
it's
very,
always
very
going to help you no matter
excited about
when
it.
you explore this, but it's like 1
it's the
point,
first
come
time
on.
we've done this, like I said, in a long,
If it was
long
like
time.
3,
Not
it'd be like,
promising we will ever do it again.
you know?
But
Like
the
1
balance
point is
seem
like,
approved.
you
Same
know,
master
fine,
point.
fine.
So
Should have been
I'm
plus
excited.
3.
I wish I was a
agree.
fly on the wall in the meeting where you were just like, we want
1
a
point
mastery
isn't gonna
and
do
you're
it
like, no. And
much.
you're like, just 1.
Like, we have our
And
mastery
then back and
setups
forth
now,
for that,
and like
which I think is
1
great.
extra point isn't going to change.
All right, ready to move on?
anything.
Yep.
Cool. Did I go too far?
No, I think this is
Okay,
just
let's
the one
see.
that My mouse
Yeah,
stopped
I
mousing.
think this is good. So
All right.
exploration rewards. So
Bro,
there's a
stupid
profile
relics.
picture. There are 3 6-star relic crystals.
Titan crystal.
There is a 7-star Titan crystal, and there are.
I mean,
the
those are
7-star
good,
rank 1
obviously.
to 2 rank up gem, and then the generic 7-star rank 2 to 3 rank up gem, which again summoners already know about this. So that's obviously
1 Titan?
the main
Yeah.
prize. But there are a few other things as
Oh,
well.
what?
There's more?
There's more.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
Have we given away a rank 2 to 3 rank up gem for 7 stars?
There is one person in the world
Fintech.
Who could it be?
who has one, and yeah, his name is Fintech.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
And
We
again,
love Fintech.
congratulations, Fintech. Thank you for putting on such a show. I haven't had a chance to say that. And to all the competitors, I had an absolute blast. Everyone had
Expecting
an absolute
more? That's
blast.
pretty good.
The competition was so tight. The first day,
was
our
awesome.
quarterfinals,
I like the path rewards the
all
most,
4
bro.
matches
It's like
went
2
to the maximum
ascensions.
number
Yeah.
of-
2 ascensions
of,
is
games.
basically
There
like a
wasn't a
2 to 3
boring
gem or
match.
something,
They all
you know?
went to 3,
single one.
and
Like,
all
it's
the
basically
matches
getting
on the
2 to 3
second day
gems
were
for, like,
fantastic as
yeah,
well. So
freaking 6
congrats,
with 6
Fintech.
200. It's
You,
even better than 7
you earned
stars.
it.
All right.
Hope
At least
to see
for
you
now.
next year.
Oh, absolutely.
Just an
There
100.
is
I mean,
the 7-star
Oh, there he
Maestro
is.
in the exploration rewards.
I did see one person guess this.
He
I
is
saw some people
cosmic
like, "Yo,
again,
7-star?"
bro. The
And then one
cosmic
person
class
was
is
like, "It's
too
an exploration
strong.
Yeah, it's an exploration reward, so this will mean exploration is valuable for.
But that's a 7-star reward, they're
probably the next
cheating.
5 years.
MCOC 15-year anniversary.
Yeah, and there's one more thing in here that I think is really fun.
Do you want me to press the button?
Let's do it.
Oh, but there's still more.
There is a 7-star launch pool selector.
Pick any. Shout out to Cat Murdoch_art on Twitter, the artist formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh my
thank you, Kat,
God.
for the graphic. So there is a selector
You
where
literally
you will be
pick
able
one?
to pick any one of these 36 champions when we finish the Necropolis. Almost everybody is still chasing a white whale in here. I certainly know I am.
Who do you want?
Bishop, Sasquatch
If
for
I
me.
picked today, I would pick Shuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see
Bishop
about
and
that. It's gonna
Sasquatch,
take
my
me a
best
long
ones,
time to
100 or
explore the
Shuri.
content, I think.
I think it's going to take a lot of people
Damn.
a long time. This is
That's
difficult
good. That's really
content,
good.
folks. A lot of it's the same with Deathless, with the Deathless champs. It's the same here. These are
would I pick?
difficult
Right now,
pieces
Bishop.
of content. We're excited that you're pumped up about this. Love that. There's nothing more.
Imagine picking
nothing
Shuri
I like
after
more than putting
100%.
out
Yeah, dude.
information and content and
You're
stuff
not
that
a
you guys
user.
get fired up for. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy.
It's
It's
going
gonna
to
be really
especially
hard,
to
honestly.
explore
They're
this
giving out a
content.
lot of rewards.
It's going to be hard. There are some
Definitely
really
makes the situation worth it.
awesome
True.
but challenging fights on the paths.
To me, the
and
best
then
rewards
you're
you can
also
get
gonna
is
have
like
to defeat
rack up
the,
rewards, and I love that.
Necropolis Grandmaster.
That's why I like
6
the-
times. So
I
What's it
see
called? Tier 2 dust.
IOI.
It's basically rank
That's
ups.
the official screen. Lots of I's and O's in
I
there.
won't
Says,
do
hey,
this.
when's the release date?
15th.
Oh, we'll come back to that. I thought it was the next slide. I thought I was setting it up beautifully. Hold on, IOAOA. We'll come back to it.
And finally,
Mythic
some
badge.
vanity rewards, some cosmetic rewards.
Title
for
King of the
first
Dead.
few who
I got the
explore
content
this
creator. I
content.
don't care
So
about
the
that.
First
Mythic badge.
one
I got the creator tag. Don't
summoner
care.
to explore the content.
You guys can do
receive
it.
the unique title King of the Dead. which
game
is
plus two
pretty
masters
sick,
too.
I
I
have to
know.
say.
Badass.
And the top 10, the first 10 to explore will receive the Mythic badge. There is a note
a
here
valid
that
email.
if you want to compete for these first 10 rewards, you have to have a valid email address attached to your account so we can get in touch with you.
Requirements.
You have to record your runs and you need to upload them to YouTube or another streaming service so we can watch them to make sure you're not cheating.
Exactly. Cheat
Like the whole
detection.
pass?
And we just put
Record
out
the whole
another
pass?
message that you
What?
wrote and then
Bro, that's gonna be
Mike
like
edited
7-hour
and posted
pass.
this morning about cheat detection, especially in Abyss-style content, and how we've just banned a couple thousand people.
Misty might be finishing faster
so it
than
is
light.
something
I agree,
that
dude.
we're continuing to expand, and I really enjoy seeing those updates and how we do almost one a month update on cheaters, anti-cheat stuff, and it's not just, hey, we banned X amount of people. It's we banned X amount of people, and we strengthened this, and we're looking at this. So I think we've been really developing really well there, and we're keeping
I want
an
to see
eye
my
on
Rack to Shuri can do it on the
cheaters.
free to play.
Yeah, and we are committed to continuing to do that moving forward.
Yeah. So I think this is rad. I think this is an important thing.
Okay, cool.
And I'm
cool.
kind of very excited.
Now we
I think
wanna
it's
see
also
the
gonna
new
be really
title.
rad that we
I want to see the requirements. I'm calling
we
4
have video
7-star rank
footage
3s.
forever archived of the person who did it first in the first 10. I think that's awesome. Look at this.
You have what it
Damn,
takes.
that seems BS. Be honest.
I'm laughing because
4?
I don't
Yeah, I
know
think
if
4.
I do.
I don't.
We're going to find out.
I don't. Will my new 7-star carry me all the
Bro,
way
this
through?
gai's gonna have a 10
one
to
single
15% chance to
7-star, will it
evade
get
every
it
single
done?
It will
attack.
not.
Guys, I got my first R4.
His
It
specials are
took
gonna
me
be
a
even
long
more
time to make that
BS.
choice.
He's gonna
but
have
I
root?
picked Spider-Ham, and
He's gonna have it all.
I don't regret a thing.
It's gonna be like Photon and
Cool. Now, let me try
Kindred
it now.
together.
IOIOI asks when this content will be live, and get hyped for Necropolis as it's launching November 15th at 10 a.m. PT-ish. And we will be having a launch day stream November 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We'll go for 60 minutes. We finish the stream. You go play the game. And we'll be giving away
What are they gonna do on their stream?
100,000 units on that stream.
To one person?
Not to one person.
Oh my god.
We're going to give away 10 stashes of
Okay.
10,000 units, everybody.
Damn, bro, that's like the
It
best.
was your idea.
I don't remember having that idea.
That is literally for Cyber Weekend.
So
Whoever
come and
gets
hang
that.
out for that stream. It's going to be very fun. We're going to talk to Kevin, who I think was one of our first ever guests.
Jax is gonna do the whole
Was he
run
our
live.
first guest ever?
real.
I don't remember.
I think he might have been. And then we're going to talk to Stuart.
Title?
Who designed the final boss fight, which I think is going to be really, really fun. We're going to have some very, very, very
I only
cool
got about like
conversations.
40 minutes on me. I hope they finish it up. You know?
Is there anything else we need to know about Necropolis before we move on to the next potentially
100 here, 10K, 10K for 10 birds, 10
I don't
persons.
have anything else to say about it. There's a lot more that people need to know about Necropolis, but we're not going to share
Yeah,
any of that.
that's true. This is just meant to be your first look. Mostly we wanted to talk about the rewards because the
fine.
rewards play
I'm happy with
very
it.
importantly into our next segment here
Yes.
for our next
Cool.
progression title.
How is it
Following
called?
up on Paragon. Paragon, more like Paragon, am I right?
Paragon.
Thanks. I'm glad that we got that one. I'm so nervous. Okay. Here it is. Welcome to
Valiant.
Valiant.
Okay.
That's the name.
That is the name.
It's a strong name.
I love the name.
Did you pick
I
the
don't
name?
really like
I did not
the
pick the name. Our,
but
Lauren,
sure. Valiant.
Our lore narrative people did.
Yeah.
Why
I
does it show
contributed to it
Sarastes?
and like to the discussion about it, but yeah, they picked it. They killed it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there are lots of words that mean courageous and awesome.
Yeah.
So we haven't run out of titles yet, and we have a few.
Okay,
I think,
Valiant,
teed
let's
up for the
go.
next few
Let's
as well,
go.
Should we need them?
Yeah,
Requirements.
which is rad. Finn, if you were to name the next progression
Requirements
tier,
and
what would you name it?
rewards. Buffed versions.
FinTech was the answer, which is actually pretty great. All right,
Hope
let's
it's
take a
in
look
with
at
100%. No, probably not.
Valiant. How do I
Okay.
become a Valiant, and when can I do it?
Two
So
rank
it
3
is
7
launching
stars.
alongside Necropolis
That's
on the
so
15th,
easy.
and the requirements are to complete 8.3 and have 2 rank 3 7-star champions, which the community had pretty much been honing
That's
in on
very
this
easy,
already,
bro.
so I don't think there's too much of a surprise here.
Saw
We
a
got
lot
it.
of people suggest or
Just finish
try to predict
Necropolis.
that it would be explored.
And FinTech
at
actually needs to do
8.3,
one path.
And I saw people suggest 3 rank 3
I said 2.
7-star champions.
Bro, I said 4.
Yeah, I think 2
Jax.
is the right number because that means on day 1,
Yeah.
anybody who explores Necropolis will have everything
I
they need
literally-
to
I think this
become
is-
Valiant, which is great.
So easy.
I also think it's really cool that FinTech, with his head start, will probably be our first Valiant.
I think that that's almost poetic.
Yeah, I
After
think
stream, check
that's
out
wonderful.
Keyforce 2.
So what acquisition methods do you
Oh,
see?
nice.
Yeah, so there are a
Okay,
couple
alright,
things
that's
with
perfect.
the launch of Paragon
Over
that we
before.
wanted to do a little bit differently here.
Oh, what's that?
I thought we could improve on. One was that we could be
I
clearer
see.
about the road to the progression, how we
Yeah.
expect players to get there, and
With
this.
Paragon, there was a little
There was some
confusion, a little
confusion for sure.
uncertainty.
Yeah,
Utilize
and so
offers
we're
during
gonna do
Cyber
that now,
Week?
and then after that, we're going to talk
Wait, that
about,
means we're gonna have
how to
buffed
articulate
offers
the
if you become
value
Valiant?
of why you should try to become Valiant. So,
Oh,
as we mentioned,
no.
as the community has already figured out, to become Valiant before December, you can explore Necropolis, or you can complete the Necropolis and secure 1 rank 3
Oh,
on
that's what
Cyber
they
Week.
meant. Okay.
I want to be clear to set expectations.
gonna help
I'm gonna
you.
look directly in the camera while I say this.
Right down the barrel of the gun, baby.
There is only 1 rank 3 available in the Cyber Week offers. Technically, there's a little bit more tier for alpha than you need for 1 because of the web store bundles, But for all intents and purposes, there is one. So if you want to become Valiant before Christmas time, you have to complete the Necropolis. And then you need to either explore it or you can secure one in the Cyber Week offer.
So how much is
I
that
think
going to
it's important
cost,
that
bro?
we
Is it
have
like
that limitation
1,000?
as well. It's conversations
I don't know
I've
if I
had
want to
with
buy
Mike
it. If it,
and
I mean,
other people
I'm
internally
probably
that
going to
we
spend
don't
like
want people to
maximum
just spend and run away
150
from
or
the
something.
pack, right? Just escape and be Valiant, but then like a massive
Rank 3
head
stuff
start.
doing
We
stuff
are-
where you get- at least it's
it is
only
always
one, to be
very and a
honest.
very important balance in our game to be able to kind of allow people to stay competitive the entirety of it.
Yeah. I see questions in the chat. If you want to secure enough Tier 4 Alpha for a full rank 3 on Cyber Weekend, you will have to spend.
Do you
close
see what he
cash
says,
10
though?
units.
For spring
that.
2024, explore AQ and utilize
But
offers.
If
So it's
that's
going to
not
have...
your cup of tea, by
Right.
spring
3 months.
2024, because that is indeed next year, there's other ways.
Yeah, so if you want to try to become Valiant sort of in the next 6 months, there are a couple other viable paths here. One is to complete Necropolis and then explore
When can
Act
you
8.
become
We don't know exactly the form of
Valiant?
the rank 3 that will be in Act 8 exploration yet, but we are committing to there being one full rank 3 in Act 8 exploration.
Like,
or you can explore Act 8 and
if you become
utilize offers
Valiant, are you going to have
secure
better
another one. I
offers
wanna make
in
it clear
Cyber
here,
Week?
I'm not saying
I
that
want
these
them
are
to clarify
literally
that.
the only paths to Valiant in the next 6 months, but I'm going to say
Valiant only comes out in
95%
December?
plus
Okay,
of
good,
summoners
good,
who
good,
achieve Valiant in the next 6 months will take one of these 4 paths.
Sorry, I'm laughing at J Diesel 1017 who says Andrew the Rough's biceps are already Valiant.
Yeah.
Sorry, John. You're trying to be really serious
That's
here. Go ahead.
That's okay.
Yeah,
so
Fifty
I
Trail
want
gonna
to
be the first one, yeah.
Like these are the main paths, and I know we don't really have time to get into this today, but I know that a lot of summoners have felt we're moving quite quickly with 7-star progression. And again, I do want to talk in detail about that more at some point, but I will say now our plan is to slow down a little bit. So you're not going to see Tier 4 Alpha sort of spread across the game as fast as Tier 6
Honestly, that's good.
Catalyst
That's
did. We
good.
are planning on slowing down a little bit. So in terms of rewards, for the most part, Necropolis and Act 8 Exploration are going to be the main source of Tier 4 Alpha. I'm not saying there
Good.
won't
I
be a
want to patch
little
up on my
bit in,
rank 2s,
high
rank
rank rewards
1s,
for Alliance War and that
or
kind of thing, but
rank 5s.
for most people, that's kind of like the first source.
Valiant icon is
rank 3s,
gross.
and that's going to
I
remain
don't
the case
know.
for the next 6 months or so.
Cool.
you're
Let's move
not
along.
gonna
I know
see
Mike
that
wants us to
much.
get to a point, and I think we actually have it on the next slide.
We are now talking about the perks. So why
Valiant
should you
Holiday.
push towards
Why
Valiant?
should you be
Glory
Valiant?
Store.
Yeah, so there's new login crystals. I'm not sure
like
if
the
the
last
Web
two ones.
Store daily login crystal is going to be upgraded on day 1, but we are working to do that as soon as possible. And if it's not day 1, it should be soon thereafter. There's a login calendar. There is a special Valiant holiday gift. So if you want this gift at Christmas time, you need to either explore Necropolis
gift,
or complete
bro?
Necropolis
Oh,
and secure
man.
one in the Cyber Week offers. There is a Glory Store update coming early 2024. This will be an update for everyone, but the Valiant Glory Store
He's
will
revealing
obviously
next
be
2 years
better than the
updates.
others.
Dude,
There
that's
will be
quite a bit.
exclusive challenge content, exclusive challenge objectives and content at the start of next year as well.
Sorry, I'm reading chat. To follow up on Mike's comment here, let's clarify. There are some bonuses during Cyber Week for Valiant, but the majority is shared with Paragon as well. Again,
right.
trying to maintain that gap and not let people
I
run
was going
away
to talk
with
about
it.
that on the next slide.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was on the next slide. That's my bad.
7-star Sigil
Yeah,
Witch.
so in terms of on the offer side, there will be a daily deals upgrade quite soon. There'll be a preview bundle upgrade. I believe that's coming very soon. And then there will be a few Cyber Week offers. And what I mean by
few
that is
bonus
there will be
Cyber Week.
2 Limit 1 offers for Valiant players. There'll be 1 cash offer and 1 unit offer. The vast majority of offers that players see will be the same as Paragon, but we did want to create a couple very special offers for those first few
So there's
Valiant
gonna be
players
1
who
units and
really
1 with
strive
money
for it as
if
quickly
you
as
are
possible. I should
Valiant
say
by
that
the
these
time.
are special. They are not, an indication of
So it
what
doesn't come
sale
out in
offers
December.
for
It comes
Valiant
out
is gonna
November.
look like moving
Because you
forward.
can
They
become
are quite
Valiant,
good.
actually,
They
like,
do
I
not,
guess right
however,
now.
have more rank 3 materials because again, this whole thing that we want to slow down with rank 3,
Right.
but they have some other really awesome stuff in it. So,
7-star Sigil no
my
one wants?
goal
No,
is to try
they
to
do.
become Valiant before the end of Cyber Week.
She actually doesn't need to
see
dupe,
if-
so that's
we'll see if
perfect.
that's possible or not. And then the upgraded Sigil event, there will be a 7-star Sigil Witch acquisition. So we're basically creating a new Sigil Witch token. Paragon players will get some of them, but Valiant players will get more of them, progressing towards ownership of 7-star Sigil Witch.
Perks to Valiant, everybody. I'll see
They
you
said
there
different
in
tokens.
3 to
Did you hear
5
that?
years. Easy peasy. All right, moving straight. Oh, right. I forgot that we had this slide.
Yeah, because we spoiled the stream. The community already beat us to a bunch of.
We
the
tried
best
to get
names.
ahead of it.
Yeah.
We knew it would be coming. We knew there would be all of this
I saw this on Reddit.
hubbub and kerfuffles.
Yeah.
And
I
we
made
were
this
like,
2 weeks ago, just so you know. I didn't
He
steal
did
this from
send it to me.
Reddit. The thing that I like about this is that Thronebreaker sitting on a little
Respect
throne
next
there.
to it, so
Perfect.
it's
Very
perfect.
appropriate.
It's beautiful. And also,
Yeah,
this
true.
isn't accurate, you guys. Hey, I'm a Thronebreaker. I would never let them
The 7 stars are probably the worst ones, yeah.
because I needed attention. Was that it? We crushed it.
Is that it?
We crushed it.
Okay, that's it. I did have one more little tease I wanted to mention to players before we leave. You can kill the slideshow.
Go big on us, Rob.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so there are some more champions coming to 7 stars in the next 3 months. We are going to continue with the interesting acquisition methods. I'm not going to say more about it and how it's going to work, but I did want to mention to summoners that Shocker and Sandman are both going to be coming to 7 stars relatively soon. And the reason that I wanted to talk about this now was because I know that their rebalances are going live, and I didn't want us to be accused of like pulling a bait and switch and wait until everyone had ranked up their 6 stars and then releasing.
Damn, I saw someone that had a 6-star
Here's warning in
Sandman.
advance: 7-star Shocker, 7-star Sandman coming to the game. Obviously, collecting a 7-star is one thing.
So yeah, you just basically just become Valiant as fast as possible.
Probably
Makes
a lot
sense.
of people will still rank up their 6 stars because of how important SIG is, but
I'll take my
just
time.
wanted to give everyone a heads up on that.
Good guy, John, just getting ahead of it, really doing the work for the people. It's that time, guys. It's giveaway time.
Okay, they're ending. Cool.
Excuse me. If you're watching anywhere that's not twitch.tv/Kabam, you're not here for the giveaway. You're doing it wrong. Please head over to twitch.tv/Kabam and make sure that you have an account, that you're signed in to said account, and we'll let you know in just a moment here exactly how to enter. Again, we are giving away 1 7-star Kushala and 5 6-star Kushalas.
Imagine we
Welcome
get
back
that.
to the set. The Relic Ranger himself, Harold's here to give away a 7-star Kushala, which is fantastic. Are you excited to?
The whole time John was talking, that's all I could think
We're
about.
just like, oh, give it to me. Give it to me.
Actually, can I say one thing first before
you
we move
can
on?
absolutely.
I want to give more credit to John. He talked about, you guys talked about anti-cheat a little bit. You mentioned it, right? Huge wins there for us. John was spearheaded the whole
You two
thing.
fully explore
Did a
8.3
lot of work
Rio
there,
Man,
so,
and also have
just
2
wanna give
rank
props.
3 7 stars.
Live studio audience here, everybody. Great work, John and team. I appreciate you all. All right, everybody, settle down. I haven't told you how to enter yet. Again, if you're watching anywhere that's not twitch.tv/Kabam, it's not going to work for you, okay? Head to twitch.tv/Kabam. Make an account. It takes 2 seconds. You're going to want it if we ever get into a situation where we're making drops anyways. So head on over here. We also want to see the Twitch follower count go way up so we can keep making
2
these
rank 3
streams
7
better.
stars.
We have this
And
awesome
8 puts you
studio
100%.
because you guys keep coming to hang out at them and we can make that case. Rob, go to the super wide.
Whoa.
Yeah! Look at this awesome studio. Look at this switcher board. There's 9 monitors that Rob's looking at right now. Rob and Fenton back there. We got the whole gang. We're loving it. All right. Let's do this. So, for you to enter the giveaway,
2 rank 3
please
7 stars.
type ! Me please. Now again, everybody gets one entry. Everybody gets one entry. If you do not see Streamlabs tell you you have an entry, you likely do. We just overload the system sometimes, and they have a little bit of a tough time. Everybody gets one. Again, only here on twitch.tv/Kabam. We'll give you guys about 5 minutes to enter as much as you possibly can, and then we will be drawing our winners.
Did you say 5 minutes?
And it's about that time in the show. Oh, hold on. Irrelevant viewer. I feel like I've seen you before. Have you won? Anyhow, you were the first one into our raffle. Our entries are already around 800. Keep it up. But now it is time for that shameless self-promotion. So, hey, everybody. My name's Jax. You can call me Jax. That would be great. I love hanging out with you guys all here. I love this group that we work with, but this is not the only time that I get to be in front of a camera with a lovely community. So if you wanted to hang out with me a little bit more, head over to twitch.tv/flanneljax. Most importantly, tomorrow I will be doing a charity stream. I'll be live for 10, maybe 12 hours. We're going to play the entirety of a narrative horror game that I love. But we are raising money through Extra Life for their game day, which is an organization that puts content creators and local children's hospitals
I just want to show you
together
something, guys.
to raise money and funds for
I
those
find
hospitals. So
very
any
funny.
proceeds from that charity stream will be going straight to BC Children's Hospital. This is a cause that means a lot to me personally. We've done this stream 3 years in a row. We've seen the positive impact. We've talked to people in our community who have had experiences with children's hospitals themselves. It's very, very important. We are striking distance from $10,000 lifetime raise. So again, all of the money goes towards a fantastic cause.
I think that's really funny.
You can check out all that info. Again, tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/flanneljacks. And that's enough for me. Harold, anything you want to promote?
No, what he said.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Watch Jax.
Thank you. Our entries here are a little over 1,600.
Cool,
so keep them coming.
Only 9,000.
Exclamation point, me please, to get yourself. Again,
okay,
also
me
not the
please.
quotation marks.
Guys,
those are just to clarify for you
we
guys.
are going to end
use
the
quotation
stream
marks. Type exclamation point, me please.
a really quick
It's always fun to me
match.
to see first-time chatters who are just here for the giveaways. Sneaky sneaks. But hey, we know what people want, and I hope that you guys elect to stick around. These streams are super fun. We want to keep doing more and more ridiculous things. And now that Battleground Brawl is out of the way,
I'm gonna close the stream just so I can focus. But yeah, if I win the giveaway, just let me know. Okay, let's end this stream with like a Battlegrounds match because they're done now. They're done with the news. Yep. All right, because I need to leave by 15 minutes, and I think we have time for the match. Yep. All right, Dark Lord. Me please. Played it in background. I can't focus though. Just yeah. Let me know if I win. But don't you dare troll me though. This guy has a 6-star Ascended Titania. I think I got rid of my silk, so I'm just gonna ban those now. You didn't? It's still not done, bro. Okay, I might be able to play it in the background, I guess. Alright. Let's do it. It's better to rank 4, 6 or Mega Sentinel or Ghost, both Awaken. Ghost. Did they mention when the progression coming? I mean, they said it's gonna be like extra Cyber Weekend offers, so I guess it's like live now, I guess. Yeah, probably. 9,000? Yeah, dude. Alright guys, so I took my Omega to rank 4 and I'm happy about it. I just want to share. He banned my Ghost, my Kitty, and my Shabbos. Nimrod, you better come. Alright. Finally, you can enjoy the rank for Omega. Did, yeah. I did use him with Suicides actually, and he did like a range in 40 seconds. Crazy. 48, I believe. But now we're gonna see without Suicides. We get him. 2 more picks. The 7th of your body, I know. Poor guy, right? Right, he got the Storm, so I can't really get my Korg. He does not have a tactic, so he's kinda done, to be honest. Yeah. Aw, he got one. I mean, he got one. He's not gonna be able to count the both. That's cool. Okay, they're about to finish the giveaway. I can hear it. Let me turn my mic up a bit now. Yep, should be a little bit louder now. Shuri. I'm gonna go with Bam. Let's try this. I haven't done this. You can't hear it? I know you can't hear it. I know. I was on Mango in 49 seconds with 7-star cap. Damn, did you get the crit? Did you go with Quicksilver? He did. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can play well with Fam. Probably not. Of course I got 2 shocks. Why wouldn't I? Alright, let's keep at it. I'm taking a lot of damage, man. That is just crazy. Damn, no! That did not even kill. Oh, inequity, bro. I had so many shocks. I mean, I try my best. I don't like farming this meta too much. Still takes a lot of damage, even 600. It's crazy. Alright, we're gonna lose this one, but he actually used his attackers. Okay, they're talking about the winners now. Roasted fam. Okay, let's go mcoc. Best defender. Oh, she is tactic. But bleeding in. Try Quicksilver. Alright, let's go Quicksilver, you got this. It's just a domino. Just a domino, you know? Easy. Bro, why am I taking crit fail? Oh. Ow. Bro, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I just hope mcoc gets an L3. It's my only chance. Bro, where's my freaking slow, though? Dude, if this doesn't kill, that's it. Oh, I didn't even get double. Okay. Okay, I didn't win the giveaway. I heard those names. Oh man, she's tactic, bro. But ending stream on an L, I have to go. Yeah. Is that an L though? Trust the bully. Trust mcoc. Trust him. We can win. He's gonna time out. Like Jabari doesn't have damage. Like for real. Terrible. I feel sad now, but I have to go. I feel sad. Oh man, come on. Canadian loss. I have to, bro. I gotta go. Every single time we don't win the giveaway, say it's rigged. Yeah, dude. Jabari, eh? So you did that. I honestly, I forgot she's a tactic. I thought I had him, but yeah, of course, like I had to like get hit by the special one. I thought I didn't. I could have dexed it, but I had the unlucky. Unlucky, I guess. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. We checked out some nice rewards. I'm excited for the Necropolis. I'm definitely gonna try and become Valiant as fast as possible. Even though I'm not gonna spend like all my units, I'll save some for Cyber Weekend. Or not some, but like all of them. Tomorrow, I don't know if there's gonna be a stream. Probably not. There is gonna be a stream though on Sunday. We're going hard again, battlegrounds. But tomorrow I'll try to record a video for sure. It's gonna be about Red Skull, something really cool actually. And yeah, today we also uploaded the recap for 8.3 on the free-to-play. So I'm definitely very excited about that. And then up next, the other recap, it's gonna be an even bigger one, which is for 7, which is literally my first rank 2. And there is a chance I include my second rank 2 on that too. Because, yeah, I am gonna take my second 7th rank 2 in the free-to-play, but I just don't have the ISO. And I want to show you something cool, guys. So, I think you know this guy. I think you know this guy. Look at his profile. Tell me if you see something different. Man, that's such a cool profile, dude. Oh my god. I was banking at the free revives. Yeah. What's up, Devinch? Told you about 2 rank 2 for a new title link. Yeah, dude, I was expecting a lot more. So if you guys can't tell, I took my rank 2 to rank 5. And he's ascended now too. So I want to include that, but I'm not too sure. It's gonna be like too many stuff to include in like one recap. I might just do like a couple of how's it called? Gauntlet streams, and then maybe pull that on a different one. But yeah, dude, that's pretty sick. Rank 2 Shriek, yeah, that was already a thing. But this profile is looking sick, man. 3 rank 5s and 1 rank 2. Very good. Have you ranked up your Zemo yet? I haven't. I don't believe the Zemo gates. I don't care. I'm not ranking up Zemo just because he's gonna be like great, or if he's not. We don't even know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. They didn't mention about gold for Necropolis. True, they didn't. So I guess there's not gonna be much. But anyways, guys, that is gonna be it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We will be back on Sunday. Thank you all for watching, and have a good rest of your. Is it Friday? Friday. Take care.